ambiguous. ASMR. Come on. Nope. I can't reach. Oh, hey darling. I didn't hear you get back. I promise I'll clean up the feathers. How was your day? What am I doing? I am molting. Since we're moving into the colder part of the year, I'm supposed to be growing a new coat of feathers, but I have to pluck out my old ones first, and I can't reach my wings. Yeah. Normally griffins are able to just pluck them out with their beaks when the time comes, but since I don't have one, it's more difficult. I was able to get the ones around my shoulders, but beyond that I can't reach. My arms are too stubby. Even if I fold them towards me, nope. You would like to help? Are you sure? I mean, yeah, they're soft. They're feathers. Thank you. I appreciate it. If I just sit on the floor here, and you sit up on the bed, that should give you a pretty good angle. Okay, if I just stretch them out. That feels good. I've been trying to fold them in so I could reach them for hours. It feels good to just let them loose. Are you okay? You look shocked. Don't say things like that. It's embarrassing. Can you lie on them? I mean, if you'd like to. Just let me know when you want to help me pluck them. Yeah, they're soft. They're built to trap air so I don't freeze to death in the air. But they do also make great pillows. You really do look comfortable. It's kind of cute. No, I didn't say anything. No, I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about. Darling, what's a tsundere? And should I be offended? Uh-huh, sure. But yeah, and they are comfortable. There's a lot of companies that would pay a lot of money for griffin feathers so they can use them in pillows. I thought maybe I'd look into selling mine once I'm done molting. The money could be a pretty big help. Oh, it's not a bother at all. It's honestly like if someone was stroking your hair. It's honestly kind of nice. It's also great to be able to stretch them out like this. It's been too long. If you'd like, you could stroke them. Before, you know. Yeah, it's totally fine. Just make sure to do it in the same direction the feathers are going. Like you would with fur. Right there is great. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, it's honestly pretty relaxing. I was getting kind of frustrated trying to get all the feathers myself, so I honestly really needed this. Take as much time as you want. I'm not complaining. Besides, it's going to be your last chance for a while before the new feathers grow in. Oh, maybe just a little to the left. Yeah, right there. See how some of the feathers are coming out on their own? That's how you know it's time for them to come out. I have had to clean up a lot of feathers recently. See, I started collecting them in that bag over there. That amount already should cover the next few months of rent. It's one of the things that makes going through shedding worth it. Well, another reason is sometimes they change how they look. Mine used to be a lot paler. When I was a kid, I used to get mistaken for an angel a lot. Yeah, it was kind of a weird experience. But, yeah, as I've gotten older, they've become darker. You'd almost mistake me for a pigeon if it wasn't for the lion tail. But, yeah, think of it like dyeing your hair different colours, and you get to restyle your wardrobe to fit the new look. The darker wings I have right now really fit with my gothic aesthetic, but who knows what I'll have next. I've heard sometimes it can correlate with the time of year. You know, colder colours for the winter, like greys, pale blues, whites, and warmer colours during the summer, like browns, dark reds, and oranges. Yeah, some griffins end up looking more like robins than anything else, but with the right outfit, you can really pull it off. Yeah, I don't know. I like how they look now, but the idea of working with something completely new is honestly kind of exciting. I mean, even if I don't like the results, I can always dye them. Luckily, avian demi-humans have been around for a while before the first demi-griffin was even born, so we've kind of always had that option from the get-go. Are you ready? Hey, you don't have to be like that. It'll only be a couple days before you can already see some of the new feathers starting to grow underneath. I can't see them, but I know they're there. You'll actually know what colour they are before I do. Alright, just stroke along the base of the feather until it comes loose and add it to the collection. I mean, yeah, in the wild we'd yank it, but I have a human who can do it gently for me. Anything is going to hurt if you just yank on it. It's just that when you're working with a beak, you don't really have as much fine motor control. But you, my love, have fingers, and you're rather good with them. Yeah, just like that. Most of them should come loose pretty easily. It's particularly the outer wing that's hard to get. I just can't quite get them to line up right where I can reach them with these human-sized arms. You're pretty good at this. Maybe you should try opening a side business helping demi-humans shed. It'd pay pretty well, and with how much you seem to like my feathers, you might find it pretty fun. I mean, I'd pay for that. Nope. You already agreed to do this in exchange for petting privileges. Can't go back on the deal now. Did you reach a tricky one? Yeah, that's the one I'd been struggling with. Just keep trying. It should come loose just like the others. There it goes. That felt good. It feels like we should be making conversation like when you're getting a haircut. So, where are you going on holiday? Just kidding. But if you have any questions about anything, it's not like I'm going anywhere. Have I met a full griffin? I mean, yeah. It's kind of weird, though. I mean, I have the wings and the tail, but actually meeting a full griffin in person is strange. I mean, they've got more lion to them than I do. Yeah, like their main torso. I'm glad I only have to worry about the tail. If I had to deal with both feathers and fur, I think I'd be unclogging drains forever. Plus, have you ever tried reading emotion off an eagle's face? It's difficult. Not to mention they can be a little territorial. Which makes sense, right? I mean, griffins used to be used to guard treasures or significant places, but yeah. I didn't exactly stick around too long when I did meet one. It was more of a bucket list kind of thing, you know? What's it like having wings? I mean, I've had them all my life, so it's kind of a difficult question to answer, but I guess the clothing is harder. If I want to buy a top they don't make specifically for avian demi-humans, I have to cut holes in the back for my wings. And I can't exactly sleep on my back. But they also mean I never have to bring an umbrella. Yeah, and the feathers make my wings waterproof. If I'm out and it rains, I can just put them above me. Plus, it's like having a portable blanket. Yeah, if it gets too cold, I can just wrap myself up in them. It can be pretty toasty. Okay, fine, maybe it is a little bit cute. I mean, it'll be a little weird having them bare for a while, but it's not like I have to go out for the next few days until they grow back, so it's fine. Plus, I feel comfortable enough around you that I don't feel insecure about you seeing me like that. I mean, yeah, I guess you are the first human I've let touch my wings. It feels kind of personal, you know? They're sensitive and mean a lot to me, so I don't really want strangers touching them. But I trust you. I can feel comfortable around you. Like I can let down all my barriers. It's nice. Wait, your questions have made me realize something. Do griffins lay eggs? Or... I mean, think about it. Griffins are part lion and part eagle. Eagles lay eggs and lions are, like, mammals, right? So, what happens with that? Nope. No idea. How are the wings looking? Are you nearly done? Great. You know, I really appreciate you doing this. Like I said, it's honestly a pain trying to get them out myself. Well, if you ever want to do it again, I wouldn't complain. Yeah, I mean, it feels weird. Like, the skin isn't used to being exposed, so it's super sensitive, but other than that, I'm fine. Really, you don't have to worry about me. If you really want to help, I'd always appreciate a pair of wing warmers for while I'm waiting for the feathers to grow back. Yeah, they sell those. There's a site for it I can show you if you're feeling particularly generous. Aw, darling. Giving me gifts and offering to buy me things. Is there perhaps something you want? Uh-huh. I'm listening. You'd like to keep some of them? I mean, sure, go ahead. It's not like I don't have loads to spare, but why? You want to make something with them? I mean, sure. If that makes you happy, I don't see why not. Besides, it's the least I can do to reward you for helping me. Is that the last of the feathers? Great. Thank you, darling. I really appreciate it. How many was it in the end? Wow. That's a lot of feathers. I guess my wings got bigger since last time. Forget the next few months. We won't have to worry about rent for the rest of the year. Just one of the perks of dating a distinguished demi-griffin such as myself. Don't you feel lucky? I wasn't expecting you to actually say it. No, I'm not blushing. I'm just surprised. Again with the Tsundere thing? I can't believe you. We were having a moment. Fine. Thank you for helping me, darling. Please enjoy the feathers however you wish. Now what are we having for dinner?